You're right, lads, and welcome back to another squad builder. This time I am going to be building the future Brazilian national team. Now, back in the day when I had about 8k subs, this is probably about 4 months ago or something like that, I did two videos, one on the future German team and one on the future England team, and you guys seem to really enjoy them, so I thought I would bring them back. If you haven't seen them, like I've got a lot of new subs since then, make sure you go and check them out. I'll leave a link to them in the description, and of course they are on my channel if you want to go and find them. But I thought I would bring them back as you guys seem to really enjoy them. And I'm starting it off with the future Brazilian team, as we have got the World Cup in Brazil next year, and I personally think they've got a really good chance of winning it. So I thought I'd ask you guys on Twitter, have a look, search on the internet, see who's young and up and coming for Brazil, and build a squad out of them. So just before we get into it, if you want to pick up any of these players from this team, you've got a couple of informs and a couple of expensive players. You can go and get yourself some coins to do it from the FIFA shop there. Link will be down in the description. And if you use the code AJ3, you'll get yourself 10% off. But like I was saying, I've got a team full of people that I've researched and people that have been recommended to me on Twitter. So if you guys don't agree with this, if you think there should be someone else, be sure to leave them in the comments, and make sure you go and follow me on Twitter as well. So when I do another one of these squads, you'll be there to recommend me the players and make sure I've got the ones that should be in the squad. So let's get onto it and see the first players that we have got on the bench, and it is going to be Alexandre Pato. Now, this guy is very well established, and we all know who he is because he played for AC Milan. He has gone back to the Liga do Brazil now. He's 23 actually, so thinking about him, you think he's about 28 or something like that, or I do in my head anyway, because he's been around for so long. But he's actually only 23, and he's been recently called up to the Brazilian national team, so just about making his way in. Not too sure if he's played for them in the past and his form dropped off or what happened there, but he's a recent call-up, so I haven't put him in the team. Maybe he is going to be their first choice striker, but at the moment, he isn't the one that is starting. He's a recent call-up. He's not cemented into the Brazilian national team, so that's why I've popped him on the bench. These play Fred and Hulk and Joe and Neymar and all people like that usually, so maybe in future years this guy is going to start getting himself a game, but for now, as we've seen at the Confederations Cup, it is Fred who was rocking it up front. Next up, we have got Adrian, who looks like a lesbian, but I assure you, he is actually a boy. I call him a boy because he is younger than me as well. He is only 19, which is ridiculous. Apparently, according to the people on Twitter, this guy is a massive star in the Liga do Brazil. So that's why I've popped this guy in, and the same goes for Marquinhos, who has actually been transferred to PSG now. So a very good young talent, again only 19, so younger than me, and got himself a position at PSG, who are one of the biggest clubs in the world. Can only be a good start for the future. We've then got two honourable mentions to Bernard and Fernando, who actually aren't on FIFA at all, but they are mainstays. I say mainstays, they are in the actual full Brazil team. They're not recent call-ups, they've been there for a while, and they're only 21 and 20, but both of them play for Shakhtar Donetsk in the Ukrainian National League, so I can't pop them in the team as they don't exist on Ultimate Team basically. So them two would be here on the bench, but unfortunately I can't get hold of their cards, so what we're going to do instead is move on to the main team. So we're going to start things off in goal, and in goal we have got, when I pop this onto Brazil. Also lads, I have got a new microphone. I've bought myself a Blue Yeti, so let me know what you think of the sound quality in this video. So in goal we are going to have this guy Rafael. Now it actually should be a guy called Vidotto, who's recently got a call up to the Brazilian national team at the age of 20. I'm not sure if this Rafael guy has even ever played for them. He is only 23, so he's got a really good chance of getting in if he picks his game up. But this Vidotto guy is the one who's being called up, but unfortunately he isn't on Ultimate Team, so I'd have to pop this one in. Now, at centre-backs, we are going to have a really well-known OP Silva, and that is Juan, who is an extremely good up-and-coming talent. He's only 22 now. The centre-backs for Brazil, their youngest defender that they've got at the moment is Marcelo at 25 and David Luiz at 26, so I didn't have too much to choose from when I was picking these defenders. So we've gone with Dede, who is actually 25, and he's just the youngest Brazilian centre-back who has ever played or featured or been called up to the national team. You guys can probably recommend me a really OP young centre-back who's probably about 19 or 20 playing in the Liga do Brazil that I have literally no idea about. So like I said, make sure you tweet me these players and let me know on Twitter. Follow me on Twitter so that next time I do one of these squads, you guys are all the awesome football knowledge can let me know who should be in these teams. They are the two centre-backs, and we're now going to move over to left-back, where we have got Alexandro. He's a 22-year-old player who plays for Porto. Already a gold, so obviously pretty decent already. 22 years old, obviously up and coming. Like I said, Marcelo is their youngest player at 25, so he's obviously going to be playing for them for years to come. But I just thought I'd pop this guy in, sort of an up-and-coming talent, recently been called up to the national team, so that is why he is dropped in there. At right back, we have got a really top quality player, and that is Danilinho. Now, this guy on FIFA 12 used to be a centre mid, and he's converted to a right back now, again playing for Porto. Really quality player. he is actually just been called up again to the national team. The defenders that they have got in the team, most of them are 29, 30 and stuff like that. Thiago Silva's 28 and is obviously the captain. Dani Alves is 30, so he's obviously going to be dropping out soon enough. And Maicon is 32. So them two are pretty old at the right back position, and this guy looks like he is going to be the one to come in and steal the starting spot. At centre mid, the first one that we have got, two of them are actually centre attacking mids, and both of them are from the BPL. So the first one that we have got is Oscar, 21-year-old Chelsea star, scored at the weekend and playing absolutely quality. Only 21 is ridiculous. Really good player, and this is really one to watch for the future. And the exact same goes for the guy on the other side, who is Liverpool's own Coutinho. So once again, this guy is only 21, so another one to look out for the future, and he's been playing really well last season for Liverpool, and again, starting things off well this season. His dribbling and his playmaking are just absolutely unreal, but I suppose that's what you'd expect from a Brazilian player, but it's just incredible how good he is at the age of 21. So next up, we have got Casemiro. I've picked up his SPFC card, Sao Paulo card, but he does now play for Real Madrid. I've got this one just for chemistry reasons, you'll see in a second, so that the striker gets full chemistry, but he has been picked up by Real, which can only mean that you're going in the right direction when you are his age. Again, this guy is only 21, so to be bought by Real Madrid is absolutely insane for this guy, and it looks like his career is going in all the right directions. At right wing, we have got a player from my rare squad, so if you want to go and check them rare squads out, I'll leave a link to them down in the description and on the screen where you can go and see Lucas, who is one of the rarest players in the game at right wing. 21, plays for PSG, absolutely beast of a player. I think he went for an absolute fortune to PSG, didn't he? So, really quality player. I've got a Sao Paulo card. Poor Sao Paulo, got all these quality up-and-coming players, and they're losing them all to the big, massive teams of the world. But Lucas's career can only be on the up, and he looks like he's going to be an absolutely brilliant player. And to be honest, he already is an absolutely brilliant player. At striker, we are going to pop a centre forward in. This is why I was talking about chemistry reasons. So we needed the nice strong links by using the Sao Paulo version of Casemiro to get the nice chemistry to Leandro. Now, like I said, the mainstay in the Brazilian national team is Fred, but we've got Pato and Leandro recently being called up, so them guys could be in the future be coming in to take the place, as Fred is getting on now. He's 29 and Joe is 26, but that guy used to play for Everton and he was proper terrible, so I'll be expecting Pato or Leandro to come in and take up the striker spot. And then, rounding the team off, we have got the big one. It is Neymar. The guy is 21. He's absolutely unbelievable. Just gone to Barcelona for 40-odd million or whatever it was. Absolutely ridiculous. Top quality player. One of the best players in the world at 21. And things can only be going up for this guy and the Brazilian national team. So, that is the team, lads. I hope you have enjoyed it. If you have, I would really appreciate it if you would drop this team a like. Recommend me some of the teams, future national teams that you would like to see, and remember to go and follow me on Twitter, so when I ask for players, you guys can recommend me and make sure to get the ones that should be in the team. But apart from that, I'm going to leave you with some goals. Hope you have enjoyed this video, lads. Like I said, if you have, make sure you drop a like. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.